I always love seeing sprinklers running in the afternoon with the sun coming down on them like that. Really accentuates it. Whenever I ride my bike, or I'm walking, or even driving, you see people's sprinklers just running at this time. It just looks good. I don't know. Just looks good. I like it. But they don't want you to do that kind, because then too much evaporation and crap like that happens. I don't know. But I got to thinking, you know, I was over by Sharky there, and he's got 11 zones, which of course makes mine of 7 look like nothing. And especially with how many heads he has on each zone. But considering the fact that each zone of his is on for a half hour, and he has a fucking golf course to water, and I got, well, in comparison, a postage stamp, why am I running mine for a half hour? Because the sprinkler dick told me to? He said that's what you ought to do? I don't know. Sharky's lawn was pretty much green. So if he can get away with watering a lot less area for the same amount of time, that means my lawn is probably overwatered. I don't want to cheap out on anything, but I thought about it and I said, you know what? If I knock each zone down by 10 minutes, times 7, that's 70 minutes. The sprinkler will run 3 or 4 times a week. So that's roughly 245 minutes if you average it out between 3 and 4 times a week, depending on days, you know, odd or even days. So that's 245 minutes, or essentially 4 hours a week that the water is not going to run. That's an entire time and a half, practically, that the sprinklers wouldn't be running if you were to calculate all of that time in. But this year, I'm going to let it finish out. We got about another, probably till the end of this month, and maybe another week or two, shut them off, and then when I get around to blowing them out, that'll be the end of it. But I think next year I'm going to knock all the zones down 10 minutes and see what happens. And if the lawn starts needing more water, I could always put it back. So to hell with the sprinkler guys. I'll do what I think is best. I just felt like they would know best, but it looks like in many regards they don't know what they're doing. I would have designed this entire system differently. I mean, you have, I know you need overspray, but you got things totally discordant with one another. That's spraying the fuck over there. These are spraying over each other. You know, what are they really doing here? But that's how it is, so that's what I'm stuck with. But I really do like the sun catching in the water like that. But they say, oh, too much evaporation and that. Well, that might actually just be exactly the amount of water your lawn needs. It all depends. So do what you think is right. And that also gives me the option to run these guys manually every once and again on a nice afternoon with the sun coming down, just like this. So just an idea. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you hit like, make sure you hit subscribe, and take care, everybody. We'll see you next time.